Go ahead.
Basically, for everybody who's here, I'm not going to talk too much towards the camera. The point of a handheld is it's a really cheap way you can get into the hobby. One of the cool things about a handheld is the cheapest ones you can get down at around $50. On the upper end, I mean, I think this is pretty much one of the most expensive ones I could purchase, and it's around $400. You don't have to spend that much. This is loaded with features and options, but the cool thing about a handheld is it's very low power. This one only runs up to 5 watts. So you're going to be able to get into local repeaters in the area. A repeater is just a particular device that listens on the air and will repeat out anything that it hears on another frequency. So it allows you, if you can get into a repeater, to be rebroadcast with much higher power. So this particular one operates with 5 watts. Jeffrey, yours operates 5 watts as well?
And a $50 one.
Oh, so this one's the $50 example. They look very similar for anybody who's seeing that. But the cool thing is, if you can get into a repeater, the Oshawa repeater, for example, operates 100 watts output. So if you can make it in with only 5 watts, you can broadcast essentially to 100 watts of distance, and everybody can pick you up, from people on the highway down on 401. I mean, I think we've heard people that come in and sometimes from the other end of Mississauga, for example. Depends on what they're running, what you're running, who can get in and where. But it's a really great, cheap way to get in. The problem you're going to find with it, though, not enough power. When you get into a repeater, unless you're really close to it, I mean, I sometimes broadcast from the university and it's scratchy. If you're not getting a clean signal in, I mean, a repeater just repeats exactly what it hears. So garbage in, garbage out, you're going to be a little bit staticky, not really enjoying it. So it's really great if you're operating with some friends, you're operating directly, but through a repeater, sometimes not the best. You can also upgrade to a mobile station. Mobile station is just one that you put in your car. This is the front end piece. The main difference here is a little bit more money. Typically, you're going to start around the $200 range as opposed to the $50. I think the most you could pretty much toss into one would be around $1,000. But again, that's going to be packed with more features than you could shake a stick at. It's going to come in 2 main components, 3 kind of. You're going to have this is the actual radio component. All right, this is what's actually doing all the signal processing. Okay, you're going to have a microphone that you can talk into, push a button, and that's going to key up your transmitter. And then you've got a front component which does all the visual display. The cool thing is, you can toss this in a place where it can be out of direct sunlight, keep it nice and cool. This is the part that's going to heat up. You can see all the heat fins on the back of it. But the heat fins and stuff, you can put this, for example, under the dash, under a car seat, in the back of the car. It's also got the speaker on it, so that's where the sound's going to come out of. But this headpiece, you can put somewhere that's really nice for you to see. I mean, on your dash. In our car, for example, we keep it right on the passenger side between my legs as I'm sitting in the passenger seat. So it's a fantastic, I can reach down, twist the knob as I need to scan around on the bands. You're also going to need an antenna though. This is a magnet mount antenna. It's quite a long one. This just has a massive magnet on the bottom. You can just put it on your car. The cool thing about this is, if you're switching between cars often, I do a lot whenever we're out on particular trips and stuff. We're doing communications for various events. It's one of the reasons I got on, lots of volunteer opportunities. You can slap that on the front of a car, barring the person doesn't mind you doing that. It is non-marking, so it won't mess anything up. But you put that on the car, and then this will be able to get you a really nice distance, coupled with a higher output power on your mobile setup. But the other cool thing you can do is, antennas have particular types of connectors, all right? This will be coming in a later section, but the cool thing about connectors is they're interchangeable. This little device here takes the particular type of connection that this antenna has and converts it to a particular type of antenna connection this has. So if I really need a little bit of extra power, right, this tiny little antenna may not be doing it. I can actually unscrew this, connect the converter onto my little handheld, quickly for the audience here. Oh my. Oh. There we go. That's basically it. So you can get the idea. And then connect the actual external antenna to this. I can now use this much larger antenna to get a larger distance out, right? The actual gain I'm getting out of this can be much higher. And so with this particular setup, I can actually get in pretty comfortably to the repeater. And again, 5 watts from here into a 100 watt repeater, get much farther distances, talk to more people, which is one of the cool things. But again, amateur radio, it's not just about talking to people, all right? It's all about radio. It's different things you can do, different events you can help out with, emergency communications, as we heard, is one cool area. You can do transmitters that talk to RC vehicles or different devices. There's a whole system other people are going to be coming in to talk about. And this is just some of the